Here we are at New Jersey, the Oval, which we raced at last season. This is the second time back here in the Target Series for the Lenovo 250, and we continue on this northeast swing. On pole is the 60 of Michael Sanders, who's outside the 23 Justin Heath. Then 30 of Wyatt Walker, 4th Jeff Bryant, rounding out the top 5, Roland Cook. Then 60 of Steve Morgan, 7th Code Luigi, 8th John West, 9th Isaac Nichols, and rounding out the top 10, Marco Chapez. Then for the rest of you, got Jose Fernandez to his inside, Jason Larker. They have Max Harrison, James McCurligan. Then Jay Jefferson and TJ Hanley, along with Eli Bright and Tim Randolph. They have Hunter Powers and Joe Sandrovich. Then Jonathan Raines and Christian Parker, along with Luke Rainey and then Roland Emmerich. They got Colton Yo and Levi Shones, Alexander Rowe, and then John Gambit. They got Marcus Tachi and points there. Joe Jefferson will be starting 29th here today. They have Adam McDowell and Alex Stewart. Then Steve Larker and Patrick Smith. Then Jefferson's closest rival in points, Jonathan Beeford, who won this race last season, will be starting at the back of the field inside Jennifer Beeford, 3rd in points. They have Justin Zidell and Jake Galloway. Then Michael Ferris and Juan Garcia. And rounding out the field on the final row, Jim Gambit in the 31-2 is outside the 52 of Gatlin Downey. Set your 42 car sign lap. Michael Sanders on pole. Hidley is the green flag. Let's go down track sign and get the command.
On behalf of the many great folks at Bass Pro Shops, Tracker, and MB&A, gentlemen, start your engines!
Business as usual today, buddy. Nice and easy. Your seatbelt's a little tight for me, buddy. You're ready to rock and roll. Buddy, be ready here now. Feel that thing out real good here for the first lap or so. Make sure you got a good feel for it.
And 42 engines come to life here under the lights, New Jersey, this 1.5 mile oval. So at the start, you're going to want to be on the inside, but towards the middle of the race, the outside lane may work to try and keep positions, but you can also make passes on the inside. Very, very easy to keep positions here, very hard to make a pass. Pace car in 26 laps around this 1.5 mile oval. Let's get going into the restart zone. Sanders steps on the gas. We're racing at New Jersey. Green flag. Already taking it 3 wide. They come down the backstretch. Cook is now already side by side with Sanders into turn 3. The 87 with a great start to this race. Can he clear Sanders through 3 and 4 for the race lead? Off of 4, they're side by side to lead lap 1. Sanders using the run off the top, trying to lead it. Cook on the bottom, I believe, does it by about nose. Roland Cook clears into turn 1. Race leaders now Roland Cook in the 87. They're stacked up 3 wide now for second. Code Luigi goes to the middle lane of the 32. He's trying to get run off the corner. Behind, it's the 4 to his inside, Jason Larker. But Larker will fade, and he'll fall back. They're 4 wide in the pack. They sort that out. Sanders into the wall, your pole sitter. Hard into the wall. And he'll fall all the way to the back of the pack. So from starting up pole to now a right side damaged car, and at the back of the field. He's back in the 30s now. And obviously out of contention to win this race as of now and possibly for the rest of the race. So Roland Cook and Code Luigi have pulled away. Steve Morgan has gotten to the 3rd position. TJ Hanley from 15th up to 4th in that 44 car. Great run there. How about Code Luigi stalking the A7 of Cook? Does he make the move? Does he wait for the perfect opportunity to try and make a move? That car obviously faster right now in the draft. Through 1 and 2 right to his back bumper as they come down the back stretch. Looking to the inside 3 and 4. It's very hard to make a pass though on the inside lane. Can he do it? Outside lane works for the A7. The 32 had to lift. Got tight. And now this brings the 99 to the battle along with the 44. Here comes Morgan for a second to the inside the 32. Side by side down this front stretch. TJ Hanley wondering where he's going to go once he gets here. He goes to the bottom with the 99. Morgan tight down low. Hanley gets a little bit of the apron right there. Got a little loose, but stays on the gas down the backstretch. He might make it 3 wide. Code Luigi with the run off the top. Morgan stuck in the middle. Hanley down bottom. Hanley has to lift. 99 has to lift as well. 99 lifted more. 32 clears. Code Luigi is now back to 2nd. Hunter Powers, TJ Hanley fighting for that 3rd position. Steve Morgan shoved in the middle of them both. This is allowed Roland Cook to pull away. Hanley with the drafting up from James McCurligan. Clears for the 3rd position. So the 44 car. Ace Hardware Chevrolet for TriStar is 3rd as the caution has come out. Big crash front stretch. 2nd in points. Jonathan Beeford, Marco Chapez, Colton Yo, John West. And how this is going to change a lot. They're racing back to the stripe and a restart with 20. Well, we're coming back to the stripe. 20 laps to go right here. Caution out. 20 laps to go. Cook with the race lead. Code Luigi second, TJ Henley third. And some heavy damage. Jonathan Buford, second in points. Closest competitor, Joe Jefferson in points. He has a ton of damage. John West, all torn up. Roland Emmerich has damage. See how this crash started. Marco Japez also involved. Back of the pack racing. John West in 89 all the way up against the wall right here. And it looks like he might have gotten into it a little bit right there. And the 51 just wipes it out. Comes up and gets John West. And then they all spin around right here. Into the grass they go. And then right here, the 28 coming back up the track along with the 89 nowhere. For Marco Shepesco, he's hiding it, trying to get by it, and they just slid right up into him. Colton Yo's as well, hits the wall pretty hard. Look at this in real time. Then we'll go on board with the 28 of Jonathan Buford. Michael Sanders also back here. We'll go on board with him, see how he missed this crash. Remember, Sanders started on pole, led about the, I don't even know if he led a lap, and got past and then got into the wall, which really set him back. Well, let's go on board Jonathan Buford. The 28 car pretty torn up. How this will hurt him in the point standings. Pretty heavy damage, pretty hard hit there. The 60 of Michael Sanders gets through it, your pole sitter. Stayed in the gas and was lucky to clear it by the time they came up the track. Back to the striping first. Roland Cook, who has led every lap here tonight, but he's going to have to deal with the restart. The 32 Code Luigi, a hungry driver behind TJ Henley, even hungrier will be behind him. Going to be one wild restart here at the front. Can Cook hold off the drivers behind? They'll take the green flag this time with 16 laps to go. From that crash, John West is out along with Marco Shepez. Jonathan Buford still in the race will be 40th and has a ton of damage. Colton Yo and Roland Emmerich also with damage. They'll be 38th, 9th, and 38th for this restart. Roland Cook in the A7 is out front. Second will be the 32 of Code Luigi. Third is the 44 TJ Henley. Fourth, Steve Morgan. Fifth, James DeCurligan. Then got Jeff Bright, Hunter Powers, Eli Bright, Wyatt Walker, and Joe Sandro drawing out the top 10 for this restart. Pace car in restart zone right here. Cook waits till the end. Green flag back out. He gets a monstrous restart in the 32 of Code Luigi, who's probably caught sleeping right there. I don't think he spun the tires. Henley looked to the inside to turn one. TJ very hungry for a win in this target series, trying to get back into the chase. And he's going to clear the 32 through 1 and 2. TJ Henley to second. Now can he run down Cook and make a battle out of it? Down the backstretch they come. Hunter Powers peeking low, and Jeff Bright as Code Luigi backs up through the outside lane. Cook slow into the corner. Henley with the run. Can't get it done. Now Morgan looks to the inside of the 44. TJ standing in the draft of the A7 trying to keep that second position. They race side by side. Now Morgan may look for the race lead in turn 1. Morgan tight again. Code Luigi up top 3 wide. He's falling back from second back to the back of the top 10. As Henley clears for second. James DeCurligan with the push from Jeff Bright might get to third. But it gets tight. Morgan might keep third right here. DeCurligan might give up a spot right here to Hunter Powers. Jeff Bright trying to force his way 3 wide. Henley back to the inside. Cook into turn 1. Pulls up alongside him. Dead even. Tight down low. And can't complete the pass. They're 3 wide further back. Eli Bright, the 88, has gained positions as Jeff Bright is fading. Now Morgan looks to the outside of Henley. This could really help him gain second. Henley trying everything he can to try and keep that second position. Have a shot at Roland Cook. Halfway right here. 13 laps down. 13 to go. As they battle side by side for a second, which has allowed the A7 to get away just a little bit. The 44 clears the 99, so he's going to have another shot right here. As DeCurligan looks inside for for third. This could really help Henley try and pull away. Eli Brent, the 88, wondering where to go. He's broken away. He's up here into the top 5. Now he's going to go for fourth right here. Might go for third. That 88 car flying. Eli Bright flying forward. He's going to break his way into the top 3. It's been a while for Eli Bright since he's won in any of these series. Looking to rebound here tonight at New Jersey. As he clears for third. Once again, back up to the race lead. Henley in the draft has caught Cook. But can he make the pass? Back to the inside into turn 3 and 4. Gives the A7 a bump at the track. Henley clears for the race lead. The 44 car out front. Henley, your new race leader at New Jersey with 11 laps to go. But don't count out Eli Bright, the 88 car charging up. Alongside the A7, even with them through 1 and 2. Gets tight down low. A7 with the run off the top will clear. And now does the A7 try and repay the favor to the 44 car. Look at this battle for third. Steve Morgan gets to the outside of the 88, but washes up the track. Now can second and third try and run down the 44 Hanley, or is Hanley all the way gone? 10 laps to go at New Jersey. Three cars to settle it for now. But if they start battling for a second, this could really help the 44 pull away. Joe Sandrovich in the 20 has made his way up to the 5th position somehow. A7 in the draft of the 44, the 88 in the draft of the A7. They are closing in on this 44 TJ Hanley. We've now got 9 laps of racing to go. Still a lot of time left here at New Jersey. Now Eli Bright looks to the inside of Cook. This could really hurt their chances. But Cook using the run off the top might close in on Hanley just a little bit here down the backstretch. Steve Morgan going to try and join this battle, make it a 4-car race at the front. He's in the draft of the 88 as they come around to see 8 laps to go this time. It was Joe Nemechek's team that went to victory lane. It was the 97 car last season that went to victory lane in this race. Cook trying to go back-to-back for that team here at New Jersey as he closes down the 44 of Hanley as they come off of 2 and down the backstretch. Coming to see 7 laps to go this time, and the 87 is all but pushing the 44 turn 3. Cook looks to the inside, he goes. Enough of a run to get side by side with Hanley to the stripe. Dead even across the stripe. I believe the 44 just led that lap, and Cook gets back to the race lead in 1 and 2. And they're battling for a second behind. TJ Hanley's the run off the top. He might clear Eli Bright. Hanley is back to the 2nd position and will charge on Cook once again as they come and see 6 laps to go this time. Steve Morgan up the track as Joe Sandrovich moves to the inside for 4th. The 20 car might go all the way to 3rd as Eli Bright slowed down the front stretch. 6 laps to go. It's a 2-car race at the front for now. Hanley has to do with what Cook did and do it down the straightaway off the exit of a corner. If you get enough alongside him, it might slow the car on the outside. They'll see 5 laps to go this time, and that's big for your race leader because if the caution comes out, the race is over. Cook sees 5 laps to go. Hanley to the inside down the front stretch. But is it enough of a run to get to him and by him in 1 and 2? Alongside him, even with him through 1 and 2. Cook, good try and use the run off the top right here. And this side-by-side battle brought Eli Bright into the picture. Bright in the 88 to the outside. Pushes the A7 by the 44. They'll see 4 laps to go this time. And I think they're still side by side, but Cook with the run at the top. Steve Morgan, the 99, giving the draft to the 44. 4 laps to go. 4-car race at the front now. Joe Sandrovich will make it a 5-car race. Down low, the 44 tight, and the 87 clears. Down the backstretch, the 88 might get to the 2nd position. Eli Bright washed up the track. They'll come and see 3 laps to go this time. Eli Bright trying to grab 2nd from TJ Hanley. It looks like he does down this front stretch. Hanley fighting back to the inside. 3 to go. Cook has to deal with the lap car, Jonathan Buford. Does Buford slow him up at all? Cook could look to the outside of the 28 right here down the backstretch. Slows. He has to slow in the 28. Eli Bright does clear the 44. He does have a shot at the 88 or the A7. They'll see 2 to go this time, but Eli slowed by the 28. 2 laps to go. Can they run down the A7 of Cook? 2 laps remaining. The 88 and the 44 have gotten by the 28, and now it's a log jam behind the 28. The 9, Jonathan Raines gets around for 4th. 5th is now Joe Sandrovich. Steve Morgan has been hurt off that. He goes from 4th all the way back just inside the top 10. Coming to the white flag. Cook with the race lead. Eli Bright and TJ Hanley bound for 2nd. Off of 4. The white flag is shown. One more time around for Roland Cook. Can Hanley or Eli Bright close in? I don't think it's going to be enough. I think this is Roland Cook's day. He's dominated. He's led most of the laps. Hanley was the only car to get by him as they race down the backstretch, and the 44 is not close enough to make a move quite yet. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Roland Cook just has to make it through 3 and 4 to the stripe. They battle for 3rd behind, and Roland Cook dominates the Lenovo 250 and will get the victory lane in New Jersey. Cook wins. Jonathan Raines up to 3rd at the end as once again Joe Nemechek's team wins here at New Jersey in the Lenovo 250. Last season was the 97 car, And this season, the A7 car gets to victory lane. Hanley tried at the end, just could not get it done. He ends up second. Let's go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Lenovo 250 at New Jersey. There was one caution fight for 4 laps, and 2 lead changes among 2 different drivers as Roland Cook leading 21 of the 26 laps to get to victory lane. TJ Hanley will spoil this party past Cook with about 10 laps to go. Hanley ends up second, though, just could not stay ahead of the A7 and then battling with, of course, Eli Bright and the others. Jonathan Rains makes his way up to third at the end. Eli Bright in fourth, and Josie Androvich fifth. They have Hunter Powers in sixth, Patrick Smith seventh, Joe Jefferson, your points leader, from 29th to 8th. I'm sure he'll definitely take that. Levi Schoen's in 9th, and Alexander Rowe rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. Jeff Bright, he was up there at the front. He ends up 12th after fading there at the end. Jeff Buford comes up from 35th to 15th and is possibly going to be higher than she was in points coming into this race. One of the drivers that started inside the top 10 that was in the top 5. Restart, second on the restart. Luigi falls to 21st. Just that car obviously ill handling once he got back in that pack. 39 cars finished the race on the lead lap. Michael Sanders, your pole sitter, got passed on lap 1 by Roland Cook and then didn't lead a lap and then got to the wall and then fell back to the 30s and can only muster a 34th place finish. 4 cars finished the race running 39 the lead lap as the 41 A9 involved in that crash retired because of damage. Let's now go look at the point standings. Here are points as we continue this northeast swing. Joe Jefferson keeps the points lead as Jeff Buford moves up to second. So Jefferson, with another top 10 this season, moves up. He has finished top 10 in half of the races so far this season. Jeff Buford moves up to second. John Buford down to third. Luigi is now fourth. Even after a 21st place finish, he still gets up to fourth place. Jim Gammett falls to fifth. Then got Joe Sandroge up to sixth. Where has he come from? Eli Bright up to seventh. Where has he come from? Roland Cook is eighth. Steve Morgan ninth. And Patrick Smith rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. You see Roland Cook with that win moves up to 8th in the point standings. He's right now in the chase for the Target Series. Levi Schoen's just outside the top 10. It took him a while to get going, but now he's mustered off top 5s, top 10s. He's possibly a threat or a force to be reckoned with as we come down to the midway point of this season. We'll continue along the northeast swing for a little bit longer. Down 21st to 40th. The cut line held by Max Anderson again to the chase. Of course, just above that with wins, Adam McDowell is 22nd. 26th is Justin Heath. 28th is Tim Randolph. Below it is the 6th of Justin Zeidel. He's 33rd in points, trying to get up past Max Anderson, who again has that cutoff spot. Look down at the rest of the points. So the next race will be at Pocono for the Pocono 250. See you guys then.